We just want to announce that we had just had an audience with His Majesty Yang di-Pertuan Agong and presented to His Majesty the report of the Royal Commission of Inquiry. A copy will be extended to the Prime Minister this afternoon, and it's up to His Majesty Yang di-Pertuan Agong to decide on whether to release this report. This report is in English and consists of a total number of 124 pages printed on both sides, and a copy of this report can be seen from here. There are a number of things we like to put on record, and that is we commence the RCI on the 29th of January 2011, and that is in respect of the preparation of the conduct of the inquiry. Then for the taking of evidence, we commenced on the 14th of February and ended on the 18th of May 2001. I think a number of you were present, and we are thankful to the press and the media for a fair and accurate reporting. The total number of pages of notes of evidence is 19,200, and the total number of exhibits is 256. It's not 256 pages, but 256 items. The total number of pages of submissions from the Malaysian Bar, the MACC and the conducting officers came up to 750 pages, and the total number of pages of authorities submitted by these three were 1,000 pages. I think after today, the office of the Royal Commission Inquiry will not be here any longer. It will be at the Legal Affairs Division, Prime Minister's Department, Level 7, Bangunan Hal Ehwal Undang-Undang, Prinsip 3, Pusat Pentadbiran Kerajaan Persekutuan, Putrajaya. So any correspondence addressed to the Royal Commission after this afternoon will be directed to the Director General of Legal Affairs Division at the address that I just given. I'm going to repeat. We thank members of the press and the media and the conducting officers, as well as the Malaysian Bar and the MACC, the lawyers, the supporting staff, and their team of workers for bringing this Royal Commission of Inquiry to a conclusion. We have been given initially 3 months, and when we found that we could not complete within the time frame, we requested for another 3 months, another 2 months, sorry, which His Majesty Yang di-Pertuan Agong has graciously consented. This extension would have ended on the 25th of June. So we are just a few days ahead. The report, we finish our report on the 15th of June. And of course, we can only deliver it to His Majesty the Yang di-Pertuan Agong today because it requires to go to the press for printing purposes. As I said, speaking for myself, I must thank my colleagues, my fellow commissioners, with Dato' Kadir Sulaiman, who has been always a guiding figure with his vast experience. And we have Dato' T.S. Naden, Dato' Sevendidin Naden, who again, with his experience on the bench, has been most helpful. And I must also thank Dato' Dr. Bhupinder Singh for his input on the area he is well versed in, that is forensic pathology. And of course, Professor Hakta, in the angle of forensic psychiatry. And of course, I must not forget the Royal Commission of Inquiry Secretary, Dato' Saripudin, for his continuous support in providing us all the facilities for the Royal Commission of Inquiry. There are many people working behind the scene, and there are too many to mention, but I really like to thank them all. But just to repeat myself, I really appreciate the input, the help, assistance by the Malaysian Bar, whose leader, or rather lead counsel at this inquiry is Mr. Christopher Leong, and his very able team of lawyers and perhaps chambering students as well, helping and preparing all the questions for the inquiry. Then of course you have Datuk Sri Shafi Abdullah from the MACC, who has also asked many pertinent questions and allow us to see things at a different angle. We have, of course, to be thankful to our conducting officers. There are 3 of them. That is Mr. Majid Singh, Mr. Encik Awang, and Miss Lisa. I think this is maybe perhaps the last occasion that we will be meeting the press. And once again, I really appreciate all your help, especially in reporting accurately what we have done throughout the proceedings. There have been many times, tense moments, but we managed to overcome it with proper decorum and in a gentleman manner. It has been sometimes trying, but at the end of the day, I think we, i.e. the commissioners and the secretaries, felt extremely satisfied that we have completed our task and came up with this report. Total number of witnesses? 70. Yeah, 70.
When do we know that the Agong will consent to releasing?
You have got to ask His Majesty Yang Tuan Agong. We do not know, because our command is to present this report to him.
So did the king satisfy with the report the commission presented?
I don't think it's fair to say whether the king is satisfied or not, because he just received it. I think a person, whether His Majesty the King is satisfied or not, must be true, must be after reading the report. I don't think he has got a chance to read it yet. We just presented it to him.
Does the report also include suggested recommendations to the MACC?
Yes, the two references given to two terms of reference given to us are being dealt with in detail. So it contains recommendations.
How many recommendations are there?
When the report is ready and when you read it, then you can find out how many there are.
Were there any difficulties for the commissioners to prepare the report?
I do not think we have difficulties, but a lot of hard work has been put in because we have to decipher over 19,200 pages of evidence, as well as the exhibits. As I said just now, the total number of items, exhibit items, amongst the 256, one item can be 200 to 300 pages. It doesn't mean that one item is one page. So reading through them took time, and we have to concentrate and focus.
All the controversies were stayed because of that review.
It was a unanimous decision.
How long was the audience?
We had about 25 minutes, half an hour, 30 minutes, I would say. And we are very thankful to His Majesty Yang Tuan Agong for granting us an audience earlier before our term expires. Despite His Majesty's very busy schedule.
What time did the panel meet with the Majesty? What time did the panel meet with the Majesty?
Oh, we met with His Majesty at 10:30 this morning.
This recommendation, will it also be forwarded to the MACC for it's compulsory for them to improve on the terms of reference suggested?
I think that would be up to the government to decide on that. Our task is mainly to to fulfill the two terms of reference and come up with a report, which we did. That's all. I think all of you are more interested in the contents than what you say. You have to wait for His Majesty whether to release it.
Did His Majesty give any inclination as to whether it would be released or not?
As I said, I'm afraid I can't answer that question. Our duty extends to up to the time that we finish the report and presented it to His Majesty the King.